Hey, look at this. Flower bud. Not too shabby. I think we're making progress here. Yeah, let's see if we can find some more of these. Good morning, guys, and welcome to, as per the title, a special Valentine's Day beach clean. Now, I should preface immediately that I myself am not a huge Valentine's Day guy. Why I really wanted to do this video is because when I parked, found some Valentine's Day items, I would call them, and I think it's interesting to talk about holidays in general and what their value really is and why we celebrate them. So I've decided today to just continue up the beach to look for Valentine's Day related items and objects, and I'll talk a little bit about, again, this idea of how we consume on holidays and how some of that consumption leads to becoming beach trash, which I've already started to pick up. So I have no idea what else I'll find, like with most of our beach clean adventures, but I imagine I might find some more Valentine's Day related trash, which, like I said, I've already started to find filling up my bucket. So I will reveal those treasures to you once we find some more and we get a full bucket here. So yeah, grab your pickers and let's get a Valentine's Day trash together. So as you can see, like I mentioned, we have the snow on one side and the ocean on the other, and when it snows like this, you're really sort of left with just, like I said, this narrow stretch, and it's so narrow in spots I actually had to transition to another beach today because there was just nothing to clean at some of these other beaches between the high tide lines and the water, which is also freezing. That's how cold it is out here. So yeah, that might limit some of the treasures that we find in terms of diversity and amount of items, but I already got a few, so let's keep hiking, maybe hike a little bit farther today in order to make up that difference of, depth of beach that we don't have to work with. So let's keep looking. Hey, look at this. Flower bud. Not too shabby. I think we're making progress here. Yeah, let's see if we can find some more of these. Looks like we got some bubble wrap. Good for wrapping gifts. Not bad. See, I knew it. Somebody has been out here doing Valentine's Day like flower shenanigans or something, because I'm finding a lot of these now, which I guess if these are real, they're not trash, but there might be some plastic ones mixed in, so I'm gonna keep searching, because where there's any amount of human-made stuff discarded or human-used stuff discarded, there's usually non-natural trash not far behind. So let's keep looking. Oh yeah, nothing like some mini liquors for a romantic evening. Not bad. Always good to have some drinks, right? If you are interested. Alright, well, I'm actually really impressed by the haul that we got here, and none too soon, as the sun is just now going behind the clouds, and it is scary cold out here. Much like it was a few beach clean videos ago. That's February beach clean weather for you though, right? I think it's like -5 or 6 Celsius, about 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it is chilly, and it is of course Valentine's Day. And I should again clarify, as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not a Valentine's Day guy per se. And what I mean by that is really just this idea that I'm not really into the whole doing holidays just to do them sort of vibe. I like the idea of giving gifts, but I like it sort of in the sense of, well, let's give gifts when we really want to give gifts, right? There's just something about the idea of giving a gift because there's a date on a calendar that tells you to do that, I don't know, it's a bit of a turnoff to me. Then again, it's not like I don't celebrate birthdays or anything like that, so I guess we do, most of us give gifts on dates anyways, but I think it's worthwhile still to think about why we are doing that, right? And this idea, like I said, about consumption earlier and how we're sort of just in the mode of, well, the date's on the calendar, we got to go and get all this crap, right, to give to somebody that we care about. I think there are alternatives to that. And so, as I said, that's why I sort of focused on some of those alternatives in addition to what I did find that's related to, I think, Valentine's Day, because it's just kind of funny too. Such as these sorts of things like ribbons, right? Are these necessary? Well, they might be nice, but they become beach trash very quickly when they wind up at the beach. And that's actually a big thing that I found, as I said earlier, that sort of inspired me to decide to do this beach clean video today. I was just going out kind of curious what I might find, and lo and behold, I pretty much immediately found these weird leafy rose petal things, which are definitely a fake nonsense plastic, and that's really frustrating because I found hundreds of these, and yeah, it might be cute in the moment, but that very quickly just becomes extraneous beach trash and pollution that's going to be here well past Valentine's Day. And that really contrasted to something else that I was finding that I noted in my video, which were these real life flower bud things. So I guess real alternatives are good where we can find them, but again, it's just kind of ironic that you see this fake stuff alongside with it. So it's not a bad idea. Like, if you don't have to buy fake stuff, if you can just go out to your local beach or lake or something, maybe pick a few wildflowers, I think that should be more meaningful than just sort of this fake synthetic stuff, right? Of course, not everybody has time to do that, but something to think about. And again, there's treasures on the beach itself that are worthwhile considering maybe to present to somebody instead of fake flowers. You know, you can find all sorts of cool shells like this. I know a lot of really cool beachcomber people on Instagram and Facebook and that sort of thing, and they collect all this sort of stuff and make art out of it. So it really is a sort of burgeoning field, you can call it that. These sort of, I think they're called mermaid's toenail shells. Really colorful, interesting shells. Again, there's all sorts of arts and crafts on Etsy and stuff that you see with this type of stuff. So people are doing things out there with like shells and that sort of stuff. And I think that's, you know, that's good. And that's better than some of these plastic alternatives. Which in the moment you might think, oh, what's the big deal? It's just like one flower petal, right? But so says a billion people, and all of a sudden you have a trash apocalypse, right? But I did find other, what I considered Valentine's Day type stuff. A lot of mini liquor bottles, because who doesn't like to have a nice classy mini liquor with their Valentine's Day celebrations? Yeah, same thing with the Johnny Walker here. I found these, I think it's like an ice cream Snickers pack thing, and lots of other, you know, just candy wrappers in general, which again add up, whether people are leaving that stuff here at the beach directly or it's washing up from other places. As I always say in my videos, tipped over garbage cans and storm drains from street side litter, that sort of thing. It's good to just be vigilant in addition to wondering whether you need to buy some of this stuff in the first place. I found a missing glove. I think that's supposed to be a romantic thing or something. Clearly I'm out of my element here. In addition to some more candy wrappers. Semi-sweet chocolate morsels, which sounds alright. And balloons too, which if you know anything about my beach clean videos, balloons are sort of my nemesis. Also found an orange. So lots of interesting finds here today. Oh, I also found beach glass. Lots of beach glass like this, which again you can use to make arts and crafts with. It's, you know, just degraded glass that gets smoothed, and it's really beautiful. I make cards out of it to give cards with. So yeah, like I say, lots of options, and that's sort of just what I wanted to say today, that you know, it's good to show that you care, I think, to people that you care about. And so that's what I kind of want to encourage people to do with this this beach clean today. So I would say I'm going to share this video with somebody that I care about, who's inspired me. And again, that can be anybody. That can be a romantic person, it can be a friend, it can be a family member. But you know, share this with somebody who's inspired you, somebody who means something to you. And I think that's most important. You know, we use these gifts and these items to try to express those sentiments, but just sort of saying that and making that clear, I think, is what it's really all about. So thank you guys, as always, for this very rare but special sort of pop-up surprise Valentine's Day beach clean video. If you like this sort of stuff, subscribe below, and we'll be back next week with hopefully more beach with less snow to do another video. So until then, stay safe, be well, clean well, and hope to see you on the beach soon.